Hello, I'm going to take you back to the 1960s for a minute. I want you to imagine that you're riding along in a baby blue automobile in downtown Saigon, Vietnam. You're dressed in Buddhist monk attire, a simple white robe, similar to your driver and your fellow passengers. You come across a busy intersection where you see a large crowd of people gathered. Your driver stops the car and welcomes you out of the vehicle. He then leads you to the center of the crowd and invites you to sit on a mat. You take a seat. He then begins dousing you with a liquid that smells of kerosene and diesel fuel. He hands you a striking box and a match. You take a deep breath and you light the match. So the topic of my speech today is Thich Quang Duc, a Buddhist monk who self-immolated or lit himself on fire on June 11, 1963, to protest the discrimination of Buddhists by South Vietnamese President Ngo Dinh Diem. I'm going to introduce three things today in my speech. First, the history of Thich Quang Duc, the reason that he self-immolated, as well as the media's portrayal of the event, and how that affected American bias towards the Vietnam War. So to talk a little about Thich Quang Duc. He was born in 1897 in central Vietnam as Lam Van Tuc. So he was 73 when he self-immolated. During the fatal act of protest, he was chosen because of his elderly status. According to an article that I found in Tung Pao magazine, this tradition of self-immolation actually dates back as far as the Chinese Buddhists in the 4th century. I'm sure you're wondering why he protested. What could cause a man to light himself on fire in a crowd of people? Well, the president of South Vietnam at the time was Ngo Dinh Diem. According to a Time magazine article, Ngo Dinh Diem of South Vietnam largely advanced the agenda of the country's Catholic minority and discriminated against Buddhist monks. In May of 1963, actually a month before the revolt took place, during the Buddhist holiday Bathar, which celebrates Gautama Buddha's birthday, President Diem had banned the celebration of the holiday by Buddhists. This caused a crowd to march on a government broadcasting station. In defense, the government shot down 9 peaceful protesters, all of them Buddhists. This caused Buddhist leaders in Saigon to choose a high-ranking member to self-immolate. Therefore, Quang Duc was chosen. At the time, the U.S. had a strong relationship with South Vietnam, but the image of the burning monk caused quite a reaction in American viewers. They sympathized with the plight of the Buddhists, and they also began to mistrust the South Vietnamese government. As we have seen, Thich Quang Duc's self-immolation caused severe reactions among Americans. The fatal protest occurred as a result of persecution of Vietnamese Buddhists by Ngo Diem's administration. As David Halberstam, writing for the New York Times in 1963, and I found this source in Buddhism Today. I was to see that sight again, but once was enough. Flames were coming from a human being. His body was slowly withering and shriveling up. His head blackening and charring, and the air was the smell of burning flesh. Human beings burned surprisingly quickly. Behind me, I could hear the sobbing of the Vietnamese who were now gathering. I was too shocked to cry, too confused to take notes or ask questions, too bewildered to even think. As he burned, he never moved a muscle.